new TOHO Godzilla trailer. Watch it. Oh my god. Hey G-Fans, GojiFan93 here, and hold on. Whew. Hey G-Fans, GojiFan93 here, and I definitely could not wear that mask for the whole video. By the way, this mask is freaking awesome. I actually got this mask from my uncle. He actually bought this for me as a wedding gift, and he actually brought this to the wedding, and there are a couple screenshots and really funny things with this guy. So a big shout out to my uncle. Thank you for that. That was awesome if he's watching. This was super cool. So did not expect this at all, especially to appear during the wedding. But hey G-Fans, GojiFan93 here, and yes, it's been a while since I have made a video in front of the camera, but that is because I got married. So yeah, I got married 2 weeks ago, and then I just came back from our honeymoon in Hawaii. It was very fun. As you can tell, I have a little bit of a sunburn here and kind of got a sunburn everywhere else, but it's all good. It's part of the Hawaiian experience. But I wanted to make today's video because I can't wait any longer. I need to talk about the new Godzilla -1 teaser. Yeah, so of course, while I was on my honeymoon, TOHO decided to drop a bomb, and they had a countdown going on their Twitter account that they were going from the recent Godzilla film in terms of TOHO. They didn't count the MonsterVerse stuff, but they start from like Shin Godzilla all the way down to 1954, and then boom, 0. And we thought it was, well, at least I thought, or I think a lot of us thought, that it was going to be called Godzilla 0, but no, that wasn't the case. Godzilla -1 is the title for TOHO's new Godzilla film that's coming out this November. Like, we literally don't have to wait that long. And then what's super cool is the fact that the film is coming out in America theatrically December 1st. So like November 3rd, Japan gets it, and then literally like a month later, the rest of the world gets it. That is so cool. Way different from how Shin Godzilla done it, and also just different from how like the last film was anyways. When Shin Godzilla came out, it was like we got a teaser poster and some like leaked set photos of the puppet that they were gonna use, and then like that was kind of it, and then I think a teaser trailer, and then a full trailer later. But this one, it's like, no, they just gave us like, bam, poster, bam, title reveal, bam, new design, which technically is not a new design, but at least for the movie, like, we get to see what Godzilla looks like, and then bam, teaser trailer. 30 seconds though, little disappointed, but that's okay, because the fact that a 30-second trailer's come out means that we're gonna get a big trailer probably in the next month or two, I would assume. So it is super exciting, guys, and the fact that like in next March we're getting the Godzilla x Kong film, so I mean, it's like, holy crap, like that's a quick turnaround for Godzilla releases. I am super stoked. But yeah, guys, I'm very excited. I wanted to give my thoughts on the teaser trailer. So I did watch it. I wasn't going to do a reaction. I was thinking of doing a reaction to it, but again, doing a reaction to a 30-second clip isn't as enjoyable. I remember trying it with the Gamera anime trilogy when they came out with it was like a 15-second teaser trailer actually, or something like that. And it's just not enough to make a full reaction of it. I just don't feel like it's as entertaining or just worth it. I'm gonna wait until like a full trailer comes out, not a teaser trailer. Then I'll do a reaction of that. But I do have thoughts. I mean, of course, from what we did see. Now, of course, it's only 30 seconds. It really wasn't much, but we got to see basically how the film sort of looks, and it has this old-timey feel to it. Of course, it's post-war Japan, so we're talking like before 1954, but I don't think it's like a prequel. I'm pretty sure it's still in its own universe, but it takes place before the 50s, so I'm pretty sure it's like right after the bombs were dropped and Japan is in ruins. They're trying to figure out what to do. So I feel like there's gonna, like, that is an interesting setting because it's even closer to World War II and the hardships that Japan was having to go through post-war. So I'm really excited about the time, like the timeline of it, or basically when the time era that this film is taking place. And I'm really curious if it'll connect to 54 or if it's just going to be its own thing. So we'll have to see. And also, I'm going in total blind. I don't want to be spoiled with anything. I don't want to know the plot details. I don't want to know anything because I want to go into this film completely blind and excited. So yeah, so I don't know any, I know that plot details might have been released or whatever, but I'm staying away from those. So this thoughts is strictly off the cuff from just what I think. Really, there's no other influences that are coming in that are, you know, or at least knowledge that I'm, you know, doing with this. So I am very excited though, the fact that the time era is in, I guess, I mean, again, I think it's 40s. It's got to be, right? Post-war Japan, seeing how they're going to rebuild, and all of a sudden Godzilla pops up and starts wrecking stuff. Now, this Godzilla looks terrifying. I mean, if I thought Shin Godzilla looked terrifying, this Godzilla is like if Shin Godzilla was like fully made, like if he was, you know, if he didn't have the, you know, like kind of thing, like, but if Shin Godzilla actually was a more traditional looking Godzilla, this is what it was. Now, of course, we all know this Godzilla. This Godzilla design is from Godzilla the Ride that came out in Japan a few years ago. So it's really cool that they're using it because a lot of people have loved this design and they thought it would be so cool to see this guy in an actual movie. Well, now we're gonna get that. I think there's a few changes though, obviously, to some of the suit, well, not suit, but to the design changes. You know, I think his dorsal plates are a little big. Like these dorsal plates are very pronounced. If you look at the designs that they've released, it's very like out there. But he just looks mean. I mean, this guy looks savage, and I am so ready for another Godzilla that is a bad guy. Yes, give me that. Give me 84 essence, man. Give me Shin Godzilla essence. Give me 54 essence. That is what I am looking for. I'm looking at you, Monsterverse. Anyways, but so I'm super stoked. And from what the teaser showed us, I mean, yeah, it showed Godzilla stomp on people. It showed him like biting a train, and that was kind of it. But from what we got to see, it was really cool. Like I'm really pumped about it. And again, the fact that we don't have to wait that long is amazing. So I'm excited, guys. I'm super ready. Godzilla -1. The title's kind of weird. I think Godzilla 0 sounds cooler. That's like a cooler sounding title. But I'm very curious to see what -1 means. And I'm sure there's a lot of meaning to it, of course. They wouldn't just call it that for no reason. There's got to be some type of purpose for, you know, calling it -1. And I'm also really hoping that there is another monster for Godzilla to fight, because Shin Godzilla was great because it was just Godzilla on his own. And this film, I feel, would be good too if it was just Godzilla focused as well. But I think it'd be cool to see TOHO. I mean, they haven't made a Godzilla film with another monster in it since Final Wars. So, like, it'd be really cool. I mean, okay, unless you count the little anniversary shorts that they've been doing, but I don't necessarily count those. I'm counting more of, like, the actual theatrical releases and also not the anime stuff. Again, main movie theatrical releases is what I'm talking about. And Shin Godzilla was a solo film, and this film looks to be another solo film, which again is perfectly fine, because to be honest, that means all the focus will be on Godzilla and the human conflict, which isn't a bad thing. But I would like to see if there might be another monster. I think that would be pretty cool. Like, I think if Anguirus was in it, that'd be pretty dope. That's just my thought, but hey, we'll see. I'll be happy with either option, to be honest. Yeah, so there's really not much else to go off of, guys. I'm super excited. Also, I know that G-Fest is going on at the moment, and I hope that all of you guys who are at G-Fest are enjoying everything that is to go over there. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So I also just wanted to make a quick little PSA. The channel has been putting out a lot of shorts because I've been trying to just utilize all the tools that YouTube has given me, because my channel is now like halfway, it's like sort of halfway partnered. Like, it is partnered, but it's not yet like on the ad revenue part. But I am just doing things on YouTube to, you know, help the channel get boosted in a way. So again, you guys can support the channel by, of course, liking, commenting, subscribing, all that good stuff, watching the shorts that come out. And then also I do have a channel memberships page as well that is still sort of in development. I'm still trying to figure out what to do with it really. And I actually have 2 people that are already members on the channel, so I'm gonna post their names right here because I actually don't remember them off the top of my head. But thank you to these guys who are the first 2 channel members. That's awesome. Thank you guys so much for supporting the channel in that way. And then you can also support the channel just by giving a super thanks. That's basically just a one-time donation if you don't like to do a monthly subscription deal. And then I actually also have a store page, which is now new. It's not TeePublic where a lot of the old stuff used to be. The GojiFan page actually now has its own spread shop where it has a bunch of designs with some logos. The only thing I have on the shop right now is the logo for right now, but I do plan on making these available, and I do plan on putting out a couple more designs and cool shirts for you guys on the store page. So look out for that. That's another way to support me that way. So I'm really excited, guys. And now that I am back from the wedding and the honeymoon, I am good to go. I'm gonna be hitting the ground running this coming week. I have all these ideas that I wanna do, and this was the first thing that I wanted to get out of the way because this was obviously unplanned because of the new announcement. But I have a lot of things I want to do. I want to finish up doing those kaiju edits. I've been loving doing those. I want to do those. I have a ranking list that I'm wanting to do soon, and you know, more gameplays to do and all that good stuff. So a lot of good stuff is coming from the GojiFan channel, guys. Stay tuned and all that good stuff. And yeah, so that is it, guys. Godzilla -1, super awesome. Cannot wait for it. I am very excited, and I will be doing a reaction when the full trailer comes out. And then of course I'll be doing all kinds of stuff when it comes to that film releasing and all that good stuff. Yeah, so that's it from me, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, stay big, G fans. You don't hold on, do it, man. Thank you. What? You don't hold on, do it, man. Thank you. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh. Oh my God. Oh my God.